Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's lecture on cryptography. Cryptography is a part of cryptography and network security syllabus, which is a subject of semester 5 in information technology. I am your instructor, Miss Atia Kazi, and today I will be talking about cryptography with you. So, are you someone who is worried about protecting your data continuously during insecure communication? If that is so, then the answer to all your problems is simply cryptography. Cryptography means secret writing. Let's talk about our two users, Alice and Bob. They want to exchange data in a secure way. Now, for their secure communication, what they will do is they will convert their data, which is in original plain text format, into some secret format. That secret format is called as a ciphertext, and this conversion of data from plain text into ciphertext is done with the help of a secret key. This is the key that Alice will be using and sending her data to Bob. This process of using the secret key is understood with the help of encryption and decryption. Let us see how. Now, encryption is the process which is performed on the sender's side. This process will convert your data from your plain text, that is the original format, into some secret format or scrambled format. That secret format is called as ciphertext. This helps in protecting the privacy of your data when you are sending your data over an insecure communication channel. As you can see now, plain text is converted into ciphertext with the help of a secret key. On the receiver side, receiver performs the operation of decryption. Decryption is the process where you convert your ciphertext data back into its original format, which is called as plain text. This reverse process of encryption is called as decryption. As you can see in decryption, ciphertext will be converted back into plain text with the help of the secret key. There are two types of cryptography techniques, symmetric key and asymmetric key. Let us first try to understand how symmetric cipher model works. In this model, Alice and Bob want to use a secret key for communication, and the same key is going to be used for encryption as well as decryption. The same key is shared by both the users. So now, to perform encryption, Alice will use her own secret key. This ciphertext will travel to Bob's side. Bob will use the same key to perform decryption. Now that we understand how symmetric key cipher works, let's talk about something new or asymmetric key cryptography. Now in this asymmetric cipher model, Alice and Bob do not want to share the same secret key because they do not trust each other. So they think of a solution which is known as asymmetric key cryptography. In this sense, both Alice and Bob will have two keys, a public key and a private key. Public keys are going to be put into a common place which is known as the public directory. So now Alice has two keys, a public key and a private key, and they are going to be kept at a single location which is known as a public directory. Private keys are going to be held individually. So Alice will have her own private key and Bob will have his own private key. Now let us see how they perform encryption with these two keys. First of all, Alice will retrieve Bob's public key from the common location which was the public directory. Then Alice will use Bob's public key to perform the encryption process. Now the ciphertext will travel to the Bob's end. Now Bob wants to perform decryption. So Bob will use his own private key now to perform decryption. So now both Alice and Bob have reached a solution. They have used public key for performing encryption and private key for performing decryption. This is also a more secure way of communication over an insecure channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you understood how symmetric and asymmetric encryption works. Do like and share this video and see you in my next video. Thank you.